I'm happy that the final song is a vocal song again. Coming full circle. The still there as well. Hey guys, it's me, Cruel, back again with another reaction video on this channel and episode 36 of Deep Dive. This is actually the last episode with TAEYANG from Big Bang, and this is his song Wake Me Up. To this day, his most recent song, still from August 2017, so this is 4.5 years old. Yeah, it's wild that this is actually the last song, but also what I think about here is that this song came out 1 year after I got into K-pop and I haven't heard it, so it's a song that, you know, came out after I got into this whole thing, and still it's 4.5 years ago and I still haven't heard it, so like, no excuses really. But yeah, Deep Dive, welcome to the series. As I said, this is the last episode for TAEYANG, but I actually opened a poll last week with, you know, female artists that are gonna be the next, you know, artist on the series, and right now it's a very close race between After School, Kara and S.E.S, so if you want to support any of these three groups, check out the poll in my YouTube community tab. I will also link it in the pinned comment though. And if you want to see my other TAEYANG or Big Bang reactions, there's playlists in the pinned comment to those as well. Now let's begin. First and foremost, as per usual, we watch this once without pausing and then the second time with pausing and analyzing. Let's see what this is. Oh, I think this was on the same album as Darling too, but I'm not sure. Oh, in a jungle. Why is this so different? Ooh, goosebumps. Last TAEYANG song ever. I mean, for now. Hopefully, for now. Sorry for pausing once, I said I wouldn't, but obviously there's also B-sides I have not heard yet, so technically it's not my last TAEYANG song I can check out. There's tons of B-sides I have not heard, so... Ooh. Ooh. Very high register. Oh. Oh, that's pretty. This is so sad though, somehow. I don't know why. Am I the only one thinking that? Feels pretty sad. Oh, where are we now? I can't tell where that is. A lot of lights in a room. Oh, it's like a mirror room, okay. I'm happy that the final song is a vocal song again. Coming full circle. The still there as well. Oh, that looked interesting. It's a very painful though. Was he chained up in there? So many different scenes, man. I have a theory about this, but Oh, oh. His mirror image moved, but he didn't. That must have been tough to film. Oh, that's it? No way. Oh, wait, this is made by DPR? Directed by DPR Ian. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So this indeed is a DPR music video. I would assume the whole DPR team worked on this. I don't know, maybe it's just Ian directing it. Not sure. Oh no, there's a producer from DPR. So like, DPR worked together with YG for this, I guess, right? But most of the work, like the main work, the ideas and the directing was done by DPR, and then everybody helping out is, okay, get it. Oh, that's cool. Okay, let's just rewatch that, like, right off the bat. This must have been tough to film. If this is actually water and he's inside. Like, that doesn't look very comfortable. I think this is about, like actually, maybe I'm tripping though. Maybe it's also trying to be metaphoric though, but Wake Me Up, I believe this is actually in a music video about him dreaming. That's why there's so many different scenes, and some of them are not realistic at all with the colors and everything like that, and like the light room and like something like where he's trapped in, right? So he wants to be waked up. So it's almost like I think in a metaphoric way, he's inside of a dream that he's trapped in, and he doesn't like it, and it's like confusing him. It's a weird dream. It's very unrealistic and just odd, and he wants to get out of there and wants, you know, someone to wake him up, and that's why he's so sad about it. Maybe that's kind of my first impression there. Let's go again. And he's closing his eyes too, I guess, and he opens them at the end, right? So we have the jungle thing, which I don't think came back again, so this is the only scene really in the jungle. But this part here, of course, this blurriness, and then him doing this is almost like he's dizzy. I don't know, maybe he fell asleep there, something. Maybe he just woke up in his bed and he dreamt about the jungle, right? So I think this is him waking up. So this, because there's always that one scene where he's like sitting on the floor in his apartment and everything, I believe that actually is his actual life. And he like recalls all of his dreams maybe right now, I don't know. He's definitely having a headache. That's what I look like when I have a headache. This definitely makes more sense now that we know. This is a DPR music video though, for sure. Because they do have really good music videos. This is old though, 4.5 years ago. DPR was still very new. And unknown. Really like the switch here. That's a really pretty scene. Even the way they lighted the fire there. Like, this is so pretty. It really is. Don't wake me up. Oh, here's the jungle again, I guess. Don't wake me up. Don't wake me up. Wait, he's saying don't wake me up. Oh, that makes actually sense. Now his real life scenes make sense, because he had like a lot of like alcohol bottles, I assume it was, not very cleaned up, like just a living area. He looks very wasted and like as if he actually was drunk and stuff, so he looks very much like he doesn't want to be in real life and he wants to escape to like some kind of dream world. So he does not want to be waked up because he likes his dream worlds. Okay. But is that really it? His voice is so sweet in this song. Not at all like sexy or aggressive. It's very sweet. We've heard this before, but not often. Like there's some sadness to his voice emotionally too, but not really that much. So I was about to say, like, a lot of his songs where he actually sings vocally, it's a lot of sadness there, like Ice Knows Lives, and it's still very aggressive too. It's like all of his like heart poured into it, you know. And this is more a little bit lighter and a little bit sweeter in terms of the vocal, at least. But this scene of him being in water, right? This looks really trippy. Like at the first shot here, where we see this, like his head is still out of water, right? But then he gets into it. It's really scary somehow. I don't know. I don't know how they did this. It's odd. I believe it's a glass cabinet, and in the glass cabinet there's a door, or like I don't know how. No, I have no idea. Oh, I think I know what it is. So it's like a grave. Let's just say it's like a glass grave, right? And it's lying on the floor. So this is us looking from from the top. And he's like, it looks like he's standing in there, right? But no, he's lying in there and making it look like he's standing. And him having the head outside of the water here, there's like a small gap where there's no water, because it's not completely filled to the top, the grave, I guess. Let's call it grave. It's easier for me to explain it. So he just he got air right now. That's why this is possible, I guess. But it looks super trippy. And then he's underwater. He's literally lying in water, right? He's not standing in water. Yeah, that's what it is. It looks really good though. But what does it mean? That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Is this him when he's awake? Because being in water and like almost drowning is not a good thing at all. So this can't be one of his dreams, right? I don't know. Oh, I just noticed this room without the lights on. That's like his bedroom with the bed and everything. Oh. Well, at least in the dream, his bedroom. This was interesting, like just completely red, blue color saturated. I don't know what that meant. It's like this scene here, right? But in red blue. I think the only thing I can really put onto this is the colors changing so much really just shows how this is not real life and a dream. And the mirror image walking away. And also he seemed to have punched the mirror there. Because he hates himself? I don't know. Maybe he's fighting against himself? Don't wake me up. This is such a weird ending. It's really short somehow. It feels very short at least. And then he did not really open his eyes either at the end, huh? Like, we can imagine he does, but he didn't. So there's a really similar music video that also started with someone closing their eyes and then opening them at the end in the final shot like this. It's not a K-pop music video though. If you know League of Legends, maybe you know it. It's the Riot music video. But is it Riot? No, Rise, the Rise music video. But anyway, TAEYANG with Wake Me Up. That is first and foremost talking about the music video. Really interesting. So DPR, good job there for making me think a lot, and a lot of different theories there. Lyrics probably would have helped a little bit, but he definitely said, "Don't wake me up," so it just didn't register that at first. Basically on first listen, I just kind of thought he said, "Wake me up." Like, I'm trapped here, wake me up, dude. I'm not sure. Maybe it's kind of like both, though. Maybe it is both. Maybe it's like, don't wake me up. I don't want to live in real life, but also like, wake me up because I'm like trapped in my dreams too, and like they're not that good either, with the underwater thing and everything. So it really feels like a devil's circle, and he just has a lose-lose situation. That's kind of how it feels like to me, but I don't know. And then the song talking about that, of course, I have not really done that yet. Other than him having like sweet vocals, what I said earlier. So I believe this is a really interesting last song, as a last Taeyang song. Obviously, that was not planned to be the last one, I assume, since the stuff that happened with Big Bang after this obviously prevented Reggie from doing more Big Bang stuff. Although I'm sure, I'm of the opinion that when Big Bang had to come back now, or one of the members would have, I don't think fans really would matter, and I think the general K-pop um, fan base of like all K-pop fans, I don't think they would really care about that. I don't think they would be like, yeah, man, you had scandals and everything, you should not make music. I don't think that's gonna happen. Definitely not in Korea, I would assume. Everybody's gonna love them. So yeah, I'm not sure why it's not happening, to be honest. I'm a bit confused myself with YG once again. Not really a new thing, but yeah, it is what it is. The song itself has very different vibes, right? It has like desperation vibes for sure, but then again, in the emotions in his voice, it's not that desperate. It's almost like he accepted his fate and he's like content with it. And he's like, yeah, I know I'm miserable and I know like this is bad and I'm in a weird place, but just leave me here, It's like, it's fine, It's like he's content with his misery almost. Really interesting. Really interesting. Pretty sad, to be honest, if you think about it, right? Not sad in the sense of his vocals aren't that sad and emotional, but the message behind this, from what I can gather, is pretty sad in a different kind of sad, right? I wouldn't cry about it, but it's like, it's sad to look at, and you would not wish anybody, any person in life, to have these types of situations and this type of, moment in life. So yeah, I guess that is my final Taeyang resume. I really enjoyed my journey with Taeyang. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And yeah, for one last time, if you liked the video, leave a like on it, subscribe if you haven't yet, and look forward to the next group, because all of my choices in the poll actually are groups now with the next girl group that will be reacted to from next Monday on this series. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get into new artists, to be honest. So let's do that. Have a nice day. See you in the next one. Peace.